This is TotalGamerJunkie. I want to welcome you all back to my channel. So before this video starts, I just want to let you all know that tomorrow I'll be uploading episode 4 of Tales from the Borderlands, and later today I'll be uploading a walkthrough I did of Heaven's Vault. Now this is a 25-minute gameplay demo of Watch Dogs Legions, and apparently it's got the little old lady in it. What was her name? Helen or something? You remember from the trailer where she has to infiltrate Scotland Yard? Apparently she's going to be in this trailer, which I'm really looking forward to. Alright, so let's take a look.
What can you tell me about
Yeah,
that?
there she is. Oh, it's Marjorie.
He's been busy planting evidence
Well, it was Helen.
Interesting.
Whoops. Or is it a different lady?
So we have added the guy as a potential recruit. Now all we got to do is find where George went to. Looks like he might have walked away while we were rambling on there. He's walked his way back in the world.
He's
I told
got
you.
stuff to do.
He's got a schedule.
Yeah.
He's got stuff to do. He's out there in the world doing it.
He needs to handle all his stuff so he can get to the pharmacy by 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Matt is playing as a low mobility character.
Yeah. We're gaining a little bit of ground. It's just
gradually
We're
making
looking
our
forward
way
to
up
playing
there.
this.
Low mobility characters can do everything everybody else can do. They're just going to go about it a little bit slower. So,
look at that hair.
Oh, it's hair. I thought it was a hat.
You've been rather naughty. ded-sec's caught wind that you're planting evidence for Albion.
I am not doing it by choice.
What's
They
up with
black
his
me.
eyes?
If I don't follow them lead,
Look
they're
fully
gone.
black.
Right. And if someone made that dirt disappear,
You're gonna infiltrate Albion to get rid of the evidence. If you did that, I'll owe you something serious, but I'd never expected.
shit. I'd consider lending him a hand. Could turn out to be useful.
Albion stores sensitive data like this on air-gapped servers, so zeroing those hard drives will solve this problem and put an end to this whole evidence planting scheme.
Perfect. Tell me how to get there.
so there we go. We cheated up that bar to get his support up high, but he still wants us to do one big favor for him before he's really willing to join the team. So
And that's what we're doing now.
that's exactly what we're going to do.
Heading to New
See
Scotland
Matt,
Yard,
cruising
cheers.
down the streets here. Beautiful Westminster district of London. You know, the
Big
iconic
Ben,
Big
yeah.
Ben there. Parliament next to that.
We're going to be
Going
able to
down
see the
on
full
the Thames here.
Ooh,
The
that London Eye.
thing, I think, where
London
she
Eye. I mean,
hacks
yeah.
the
this
place.
looks
I think this
gorgeous.
is
And, you know, we're in the, I guess, relatively...
doing it, because remember it's her in the gameplay
Welcome.
demo. I think this is actually
You know,
going to
we're
be
in the
her
relatively
actually, the
near
full playthrough
future.
of how she hacked.
do you and the team go
the
about sort of
place.
creating the London you want while
No, wait, no,
staying
it's
true
not her
to
then, because
what London is
they were looking
today?
for Jimmy, whatever his
Uh,
name was.
tricky question.
So this
I
has
don't
to
know
be another
here,
lady
but,
then. Has to
I
be
mean,
another
essentially
lady
what we
with
do is we start off with a lot of
different
research.
mission then,
We went
so
there
it's not
in
the same
person.
lady.
We've done our,
I'm so
our
confused
homework,
with old
so to
lady.
speak. You know, we've done a lot of investigations. We figured out what we wanted.
But I think
in
it's the
there,
same place,
types
New
of
Scotland
locations
Yard.
and the places. We knew we wanted to include as much
Yeah,
as
New
possible.
Scotland Yard. So it's the
We got
same
a very
place,
huge
different character
offering.
there.
We're gonna pull up the menu later, and we can show you off just how big and robust that world is. We've also added new stuff, you know, straight out of our imaginations as well. So not just taking the places that are there, but injecting some of our own places and personality into our version of what future London could be.
This could be the new Scotland Yard in the near future.
Yeah, and based on actual Scotland Yard, but in our version of the world, things are a little different. So not just the Metropolitan Police anymore. They've been kind of relegated, pushed to the side by private military contractors who have kind of taken over the station. That's Albion. You'll notice their flags and propaganda and their soldiers patrolling the halls of New Scotland Yard. So it's safe to say it's you know, super locked down. He's not going to be able to just waltz in here with Granny and hack those servers. So he's going to do a little bit of scouting around. You notice from time to time a wave emanating out for the player or the camera. That's Matt using the ping system, which
Okay.
kind of data scrapes the world, finds different things in the world that he can interact with, like hacking into cameras, setting up traps, profiling characters to add to his contacts tab. Matt doing a little bit of scouting around now, you know, trying to figure out where that blackmail server is. Looks like we've got a sight line. There. Person chipping in time to time says Bagley.
Yeah.
That's your sentient AI assistant. Kind of like a hacked version of an Alexa or a Siri. He's kind of the cornerstone, linking all your team together. And he's going to pop in time to time, give you some hints and tips, and kind of help guide you on your way throughout the the journeys of Watch Dogs
And
Legion.
we're seeing the skills as well when we're profiling these these guys that are effectively standing in our ways.
Yeah, those are real people too. You know, you can profile them, save them to your contacts tab. If Matt doesn't kill them, we could even recruit them later to
Really?
the
You
team.
can
It's harder to recruit the dead. No, he said.
Yeah, you can't
He's
recruit the
wagging
dead.
his fingers. Are we going lethal or no? All
No,
right.
no.
Okay.
I think we're gonna try and do this a little stealth, but it is a systemic demo, so you know
Who knows?
anything can and will go wrong. I'm sure.
He's wearing a pig mask.
Using that hack distract in there, he deactivated the security device, make his way in there a little easier. He found that server in the back room there, but now he's encountered a locked door obstacle. Fortunately, there's someone out in the world that has the key card to that door.
She even has a spider drone like
Matt
the
is
other
playing
old
the hacker
lady.
class today.
Who I'm
So
pretty
that
sure
comes
is
with a little
Helen.
extra special
This
perk.
is a
He's got his
different
little
old lady, I'm
spider bot buddy
100%
there,
sure now.
whipping out and navigating the world with that. That spider can even do takedowns on enemies. Has a drone turret function, so you can actually go and
If you want to go aggro.
yeah, if you wanted to take that guy out with the turret, that would be completely possible.
Getting very close there, Matt. Okay, taking him out anyways.
A little face hugger
Oh, boy.
action there.
That looked comfortable.
The spider bot did self-destruct, but not to worry. There's a little cooldown in the timer. That'll regenerate over time, and it'll be able to redeploy that later.
There's a guy in there.
So we got that key card, not a physical key.
Level
We're
5,
the future,
I think he sees
right?
it.
So it's an RFID key that he hacked digitally, kind of remote pocket picking. Yeah,
Love
Granny's
that
not our
taser.
most capable hand-to-hand fighter, so we do equip
There's like
with
this
the stun
taser
gun, so
security
we can
guy.
do a
He's
little
like,
bit
fuck you,
more,
businessman.
Oh,
aggressive takedowns with hand-to-hand, as she won't carry quite her weight as someone else with the melee system.
got some
Oh, who's that
friendly
behind you,
emotes
Helen?
there, too,
I mean,
as
not
well.
Helen, Maggie.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the mask as well. Looks like he's handling business, but
Yeah, we're in a restricted area, right? So you can't just go in there with your face exposed. All the characters
Ah,
in
she's
the
dead.
systemic demo going off the rails right
Look at
now.
this, look at this Granny, just kicking
Guys, get in here.
ass, not taking
Granny
any
going
names.
loud, pulling out that weapon. We do have a choice, lethal or non-lethal. Matt's choosing right now to use the non-lethal shock rounds, so those people aren't dead. Granny's just putting them to sleep.
very kind and sympathetic.
Like a
Grandma.
boss, look at all those bullet wounds. She's up and she's all good.
Time to make that.
Clearing out some
Time to make
enemies.
the exit. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna make our way there.
Oh, feel for those knees.
Hard on the knees, yeah.
She's moving fast.
Chaos breaking out in the
Yeah.
streets. Yeah.
Oh, mask is going back on, coming back off.
Maybe you want to run away from here, man. Yeah, let's get out of here before things go more off the rails.
ded-sec here. We've cleaned up the dirt Albion had on you. You're free.
You seen it? Look, it is not normally my way to rob shopkeepers. But I was in dire situation. I owe you.
Don't be a stranger, love. We just may take you up on that favor someday.
You got it. You need help? I'm the first one you call, you hear me?
So are we going to be able to play as
We
him?
got George.
So there we go. Yeah, we got George. He expressed his willingness to join ded-sec, so we're going to take him up on that, obviously, right? We can recruit George. When you recruit a new operative, you have the opportunity to select their class. So this
Oh,
gives
that's
you a little
cool.
bit more customization to not only play the characters you want, but play them how you want as well. So we were already showing you guys the hacker class
How
with
many
the spider
classes can you
bot
have?
ability. That's more of our
you know, let me know
remote
in the comments
infiltrator
below.
type class. We have our enforcer, which is kind of a run and gun heavy weapon specialist with a sticky mine special ability, and the infiltrator class, stealth and melee focused. They have an AR cloaking ability, which allows them to go invisible, or at least make people think they're
Invisible?
invisible, and
Yeah, we
even
said it.
shroud
Not
bodies.
invisible,
May
invisible.
I? May I choose?
As long as it's the infiltrator class.
I would love to see the infiltrator. That's how I like to play, and I think Berube also likes to take it slow
Who's
and
that
steady
lady?
where
I was
possible.
just joking about that. You could have chose any class,
Yeah.
but we want to show off the most amount of stuff possible
Okay.
to our fans today. So we're going to try and get through all 3 classes at some point in the demo.
Well then.
We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
So Matt had a perk available to equip. So even beyond the class system, further customizing your characters the way you like to play, we have perks. So perks are different abilities you can assign to that player for further customization. You'll see we have 4 available in the E3 demo today. We'll obviously have a lot more in the full version of the game.
Gotcha. And Matt just went ahead and picked one without consulting us.
I didn't
It's okay.
catch that.
no
What
big deal.
perk do we got, Matt?
We went for the lunge.
He's got the lunge perk.
What is the
equipped.
lunge perk?
Lunge perk is going to
Takedown,
give you a
isn't it?
little bit of a increased takedown radius
Okay.
when you're going through that layout.
Close the
Yeah,
gap.
close the gap quick.
Okay.
Take those guys out from a little further when
And
he's
that,
playing.
I mean, that seems to play to his particular skill set as well with the grapple damage.
Exactly.
Was
yeah.
that in your mind when you chose that, or did you know you were
Now,
going lunge?
on ded-sec, a merry band of misfits, hooligans, and radicals. Try to fit in.
I'm onto it.
All right, got our super cool new operative. We did a tactical op swap there, which tags the person out on the spot. Our granny's going back to her routine, off to tea time or to bed. It's
Is that her on the bike this
spot.
time?
Our granny's going back to her routine, off to.
I think it was, wasn't it?
Misfits, hooligans,
In your you chose that, or did you know you were
I
going
swear
lunge?
that's her on the bike.
a merry band of misfits, hooligans, and radicals. Try to fit in.
I'm onto it.
All right, got our super cool new operative. We did a
that
tactical
her?
op swap team, off to tea
Yeah, I
time.
think it was her on
tags
that
the
bike
person
there.
out on the spot. Our granny's going back to her routine, off to tea time
Maybe,
or to
I don't
bed.
know.
It's
Doing
it's
what she
late.
needs
What
to
happens
do.
when you switch a character? They just disappear
Yeah.
or something.
And-
Car.
We're going to take our new operative on a story mission. So
Okay.
we have a full, robust campaign, of course. 5 unique op lines, all with their own thematics and interesting characters and places to go to. Very exotic missions. This one's more of our traditional British spy thriller, very James Bond-esque.
Okay. All right.
You know, cloak and dagger shit.
Requested a meeting at Westminster Abbey, final resting place of noted cousin fucker King Edward I.
Is that relevant, man?
It is if you're his cousin.
Making our way back to Westminster, over to Westminster Abbey. You'll see Matt's driving an autonomous, what we call a room on wheels vehicle. No steering wheel, no even steering column in there.
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Sit back, enjoy. He's hacking it and remotely driving it. All the vehicles in the world are autonomous capable.
Okay.
So he could have enabled the auto drive and sat back and had this drive him to his destination. Matt's not a very passive guy, so he likes to play, he likes to take control. So he's driving there himself.
Whoa, where are we now?
We're at the famous Westminster Abbey
Yeah.
Cathedral here. Notice we got a little social outreach going on here. The people of London reaching out, helping each other out with their lives. They're not happy with what's going on. They want to help. The people of London, they
Well,
want to
plus
help each
melee
other,
damage,
right?
that's
That's
good.
why, you know, you could believe that
Automatic
something
release
like
from jail.
ded-sec
Okay, that's a
could
good
be something that they'd be
thing for that.
inspired to join and maybe
Injury
make even a
recovery
bigger
speed
difference
for
in the world.
ded-sec.
But if you're not willing to do that, you could have other options for helping your fellow people.
Cool.
Malik asked me to notify him when you arrive, so have a seat. Won't be a moment.
Now, what we're about to see here is the characters we recruit and play as become the stars of the show. They are fully immersed in the cutscenes with their own mannerisms and dialect and
That's cool.
personalities, and things will play out differently depending on who we've recruited and are playing as.
I have to walk away. I haven't slept in 76 hours. I can't do this.
You're just tired.
No, I'm afraid. I know who Sycorax is, and I don't think I can beat her.
You don't have to. Just give me the name. I'm not asking.
This guy is great. That was a good pick.
His eyes are just freaking me out.
Trusting you.
Possessed.
Gone but not forgotten.
Yes.
Exactly.
So who do we
What
have
time
here?
is this?
So now we have our new Gone but not forgotten.
Yes.
Just
Exactly.
skip.
So who do we have here?
So now we have our,
Guess
our
that
new
was an
character.
important story
I didn't
part.
catch his name there. We pop open the profiler. There we
But we
go.
couldn't see.
Likes to pick fights at the pub.
Lyle. So we got
And he
Lyle
obviously
Bigelow.
spends some good time at the pub because his skill is plus 75% melee damage while drunk.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
not
that's a good
accidental.
skill.
Our
51.
traits and their stories, they're connected,
Ah,
right?
they
So
line up.
that's
Occupation
derived
con
from their
artist.
information and their backstories to make the world simulation more robust and accurate, I guess.
Cool. Let's dig back in. I know we're anxious to get back into the gameplay.
Yeah, we're gonna get back into the game. We're gonna be heading all the way up to the top of the map there, Camden Market. While we're here, we'll take a little bit of time to peruse around
See
the
what's going on. Yeah. see
our version of London. It's a very big offering, super dense. We got 8 unique boroughs, all with their own identities, cultural landmarks, simulated populations, different people, different places. Very robust world to explore.
Yeah, I'm really
and
looking
discover.
forward to
And
playing this.
thankfully, with
This
London,
looks
there's a
good.
very robust transit system with the metro to work with.
Yeah, that's right. We have to take advantage of that.
There's that
you know,
Kingpin that
iconic
was in the
underground
trailer.
Tube station.
That skull
It's our
with the,
fast travel system.
brown
It's
on it. I
just
remember
one
that.
of many ways we can get
Yeah, I'm pretty
around
sure
the
that's a
world.
pre-order bonus
Popping
as well
out
for the
here
collector's
in the
edition.
iconic Camden High Street.
This is
So
gorgeous.
Camden's a very different vibe from Westminster. Westminster's a little more traditional, buttoned down, you know, kind of a traditionally classic, iconic British location, whereas Camden Market's more of a part of counterculture.
That building has a scorpion coming out of it.
Yeah, tattoo shop with a giant holographic scorpion. We're in the future, you know. Take advantage of that. You know, at least on the art side, we're injecting some
A lot of flavor.
a lot of flair infused into the world with our future technologies. It is a famous shopping district in the world as well. So this is just like real life. A lot of clothing shops here. In fact, every single clothing store in our world is interactable.
Oh.
So you can go there, interact with the smart glass panel on the window,
Oh, yeah,
buy
that's
some
pretty cool.
interesting threads for your character or your
shopping.
team.
I thought it was just you
A
couldn't
little bit of a
change their
disclaimer here.
clothes, just
Work
the
in progress
weapons and
features
that.
some of the iconography
For
and
each
inventory
character,
will
but
be missing.
that's really
But
cool.
we got enough stuff equipped that we can find Matt some nice clothes to
Or
wear.
remove some clothes.
Or remove some
Yeah.
clothes as well.
My bad. White.
You know,
Jacket
slick
thing.
jacket.
Yeah,
Kind
Matt
of fitting
likes
in
the leather
with the
and spikes.
eclectic crowd in Camden High Street here.
Oh, wow. All right.
Interesting choice. Yeah. Looks
Reflection
cool.
of self.
Yeah, looks
I like
cool.
it. Yeah.
I'm digging it.
shoes. It's a bit of a Freddie Mercury thing going on here.
Yeah, I got our operative decked out. You know, that doesn't affect his personality. That's just, you know, giving him a little flair. Making our way down, little token wheelie pop there on the bike. Going down to Camden Market. So Camden Market in our world is not quite the tourist trap it is in modern London.
Got some other stuff going on?
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
He's probably trying to blend in. Spies are just criminals who work for the government, right?
Sycorax has 3 people in the area looking for Manning. Word would get back to her quickly if something were to happen to them. So you'd better hurry up and happen to them before they move on.
So, as I was saying before, Bagley so rudely interrupted me. Camden Market, not quite the same place it is in modern London. In our version of the world, it's become quite dystopian. It's completely been taken over by organized crime unit who have come in here and set up their operations. A lot of black market activity going on in Camden Market.
Got to shut
in our
that
world.
down.
Yeah. Matt scouting around with a drone. We have different drones all throughout the world. Cargo drones, news drones, Wi-Fi drones,
Construction drones.
construction drones, assault drones, riot drones, a world full of drones. You can just go ahead and find those out in the world and pluck them out of the sky and take over control of them.
Yeah, is this
Like
the
you got a
place
bit of a
where
glow-up
that
or
was in
something?
that
Yeah,
gameplay
little,
trailer where you have to free the
legal
people?
black market activity going around, something a little more serious than a
Yeah, I'm
grow
pretty
up
sure that's the
in
place
this,
where you
back
free that
in
person, Jimmy,
the market.
whatever
Yeah,
his
those
name
look
was,
like humans.
when the game
Yeah,
trailer had
these
the
are,
woman.
These are not good people, right?
I'm
Please,
pretty sure that's it.
Please do not feel bad for them if Matt has to take a few of these guys out. You found that the gate was locked. Looking for another opportunity to bypass the systems here. Getting creative, a little hacking of vehicles. Made himself a little platform to jump off.
Love it.
Also spotting a cargo drone up in the sky there. Moving around the layout with explosive payload. Hacking right in there. Taking control. Setting up some traps in the world. Big enough that we could even jump on there and ride it.
Oh, yes.
Pretty
and
sweet.
perhaps, looks like he's lining something up. I don't know. I'm seeing a target at the bottom of that. Is that too much of a spoiler?
Well, it is a cargo drone, so it does have some
Drop some
explosive,
cargo. Oh.
explosive payload
Nice.
there. Unleashing that on the unsuspecting guys
So,
below.
can you do takedowns when you're on a drone? Like, you know, in Assassin's Creed, where you can take down someone when you're higher up?
Opening the door.
Or the higher
Get
later that?
creative, hacking a few things as he goes throughout.
Could you do
his,
that in this game? That'd be
exploration.
pretty cool.
Box head, sweet mask.
I think we're gonna find out.
Flying in here, a little Green Goblin style action
Yeah.
going on. Taking
No,
advantage
guess
of
we're
that
not.
cargo drone.
I like that box.
He
Yeah,
is playing
body
the infiltrator
slam.
class
Oh.
there. Oh, suplex.
Suplex.
Nice.
That's good.
Nicely done.
And what was that?
So what what he was doing there, he was hacking into people's optic nerve device to put a camouflage cloak on himself, hiding them from his vision, snuck in there with a little melee takedown, and shrouded that dead body with the same
Yeah.
device. So those people are hidden from people's sight.
Like this
They're still
melee
there.
combat.
They're not
It's
actually
pretty cool.
really gone. They're just hidden from people's vision.
Okay.
Not showing
was
off
it
our
a little more hands-on.
our
Yeah.
improved melee system here. We got takedowns, dodges, grapples,
And brutal finishers.
brutal finishers. Yeah.
Goodness.
The advantage of taking people out with the hand-to-hand, of course, you know, those are people he could add to his contacts tab, and we could potentially even win them over and recruit them later. You know, it's going to take quite a bit more convincing
Again,
than the people
forgive
on the
and
street,
forget,
but,
right?
Yeah.
So you
They
can
have
convince your
problems in their
enemies.
lives too.
Really?
that
I think that's
I'm
pretty
sure
cool.
grateful if we would help them out.
Can't beat them, join them.
Yeah, basically you can't beat them, join them.
In here, we got 2 out of 3 people neutralized. Taking out some drones, not just friendly drones, but combat drones patrolling the skies as well.
Coming in all flavors.
Got a guy in here in some kind of demented black market operating theater. You know, good stuff can't be happening in there. This is definitely a bad dude.
Shut them down. Shut them down.
Let's see. It's like Matt's going out hunting down the key card, get access to that door.
Nice. I like the
There's
box
that
as well.
RFID again. Just
Like I
getting
was
range.
got flat on the side, like the like
Those
wanker
drones
and
off
that.
his back.
Pretty sure twat means like vagina or something like that. In British, I'm not too sure.
You got a box on your head, man.
I know it's an
No problem
insult.
seeing it.
It's hard. It's hard work.
Different masks obviously available for your characters to find and buy and equip. Give them your own customized flavors. Get a distraction. Double drop kick. Blam. Wow. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Look at that, your plan worked. There's more buzz coming from
And
cigarettes.
then there, a little parkour action, climbing up there for escape.
Well, I may have sent everyone in.
Oh, what are you doing here, Kmart? Get out of here. No one cares about you.
Cigarettes' network CCTV footage of what you just did to their friends. That got them moving.
Is that safe?
No, not really. But then you're a violent insurgent who runs around in a colourful mask, punching mercenaries, stealing top-secret intelligence, and driving through street cafes. Define safe.
Yeah, fair enough. So what now?
That's easy. Your fellow operatives are following all of their lieutenants around. So, look at that. One of them just left a dead drop in a rubbish bin in Trafalgar Square, which sounds like a lead to me.
That's where we're going then.
Right.
Didn't see his mouth move then.
All right, we got the next beat of our objective. Way down in Trafalgar Square,
Love it.
iconic Trafalgar Square, symbol of free speech and
Oh,
public
he
assembly
could
in the
squat
world.
right there.
You'll
Yeah.
notice Matt's looking at. He's got other operatives out in the world going about doing their thing. That's one means of traveling around the world. It's actually switching to your
Oh, you
different
can?
operatives.
Wow.
The op swap you were
Yeah,
talking
you
about.
could
Yeah.
go to where they are,
That's
or
really
we
cool.
could take the tube. Interest of time, we'll jump on that tube and
All
make
right.
our way down there super quick.
Getting a look at Trafalgar Square now.
Yeah, Trafalgar Square, like I said, a symbol of free speech, public assembly. The people in London out in full force expressing their frustration with what's happening in their world, showing that, you know, resilient British defiance.
We're here to find a dead drop containing location and cigarettes is meeting with her trusted lieutenants. You can find and murder the old woman. Don't worry, she's very bad.
Right, thanks.
Matt taking a good look around, maybe profiling some people to see
Saving
as
them
they're
the
scheduled.
contacts, yeah.
They're right where they're supposed to be. Out there adding some interesting operatives for later on his contact.
Well, let's say
tab.
200% melee attack, wasn't it, or something like that?
Here we go, Matt hacking in that camera. Always a good idea before you enter any location to get a good
Recon.
scout around,
Yeah.
do your reconnaissance. He's noticing some authority in the vicinity. We've got some Albion guards up there. Likely to be a trouble situation
Yeah.
brewing.
About to get into some action.
Yeah, maybe we'll take this opportunity to switch to one of our operative classes. Take one of our assault characters there. Yeah, let's go with her. She looks good. She looks tough, capable.
Ready for a new operation?
Feeling the heat already.
Yeah, there we go. Just like that in there. TAC op swap. Just got to find our objective. Matt scouted out a little trash bin dead drop there, going to pick up. And again, you'll see that our characters become fully immersed in the cinematics. She's going to have a different voice and different actions as well. They are truly the stars of the stories.
Love it.
And
The
playing as
characters
this new
you
character
recruit.
now.
True.
How long have you been playing this character
Total
for?
situation. Guards up. Idea before you answer.
Hold on. Alright, so then when they switch.
She looks
Okay,
tough,
that's when they switch.
capable.
Because I thought he was just looking at the character stats, and then I was like, okay, well, I'm going
She's gotta
blind because I completely
immersed in the
missed that.
cinematics. She's going to have a different voice and different actions as well.
Maybe I'm just tired.
They are truly the stars of the stories.
Love it.
The characters you recruit.
What's going on here?
Hello, ded-sec. You're trying to stop me, but my work isn't done yet. I don't want to make the people of this city suffer anymore, but sometimes things have to get a little bit worse before they can get a hell of a lot better. You can survive this, but you have to surrender. Right fucking now.
I'll never surrender to you.
You're confused. Did you think I'd say all this if I hadn't already won?
Uh-oh. Oh, and they're gonna think the civilians did it.
Get out of there, now!
But the people in the embassy.
It's too late, fucking run!
So what's going on? He's got framed for a terrorist activity there. We got the authorities closing in on him. You know, completely surrounded, not just on the ground. Drones shooting him out of the sky as well. He is playing that assault class, so he's got that proximity mine. He's able to throw in the world, detonate on characters.
It looks like he's in some trouble, though.
He's got some heavy artillery going. Surrender or get back up. What's he gonna do?
We gotta get back up.
We gotta get back
We gotta
up.
get
We
back
gotta get
Gotta
back
get
up.
back up.
Don't give up. You got this.
No, no.
Oh, he does not got this.
Oh.
It turns out. That's it. He's done. He's dead. She's done.
Alright, that was the trailer thing. That was from mkiceandfire. I'll be leaving a link in their channel below because it's from theirs. Like I plan to have a look at the Assassin's Creed Odyssey trailer, along with there's like a Ghost Recon trailer, you know, Marvel Avengers, which I think I've already seen, but I'm just gonna double check and that. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this reaction video, and I'll see you in the next one. This is TotalGamerJunkie, signing off.